Allah Azza wa Jal says in the Quran, فَفِرُّوا إِلَى اللَّهِ, to rush to Allah. Stop being lazy and sitting back. Ibrahim alayhi salam, he says in the Quran, Allah quotes him in the Quran, Ibrahim alayhi salam says, وَقَالَ إِنِّي مُهَاجِرٌ إِلَى رَبِّي إِنَّهُ هُوَ الْعَزِيزُ الْحَكِيمُ. Ibrahim alayhi salam, what does he say? فَآمَنَ لَهُ لُوط. So Lut alayhi salam believed in Ibrahim. Ibrahim alayhi salam, Ibrahim, the man who was in a catapult and did not fear the fire, the likes of which has never been created before. The king ordered that a fire be created that was so huge. They had to literally create a catapult to throw Ibrahim alayhi salam into that fire because they couldn't get close enough to throw Ibrahim alayhi salam into the fire. He sat in that catapult, not giving up on his Islam and submission and iman and faith in Allah. And what does he say? Hasbi Allah. Hasbi Allah wa ni'mal wakil. Sufficient is Allah for me. Allah is sufficient for me. So when you say that Allah is sufficient for you, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make your tests cool. Allah will reduce the heat from your tests. Even though Ibrahim alayhi salam was thrown into the fire, Allah did not extinguish the fire remained. Your tests will remain. But Allah made that test cool and salam and peaceful upon Ibrahim alayhi salam. So the tests will remain, but Allah will give you the strength. And Allah will make those tests easy for you. Something in Dallas, the tornadoes hit. One of the brothers was telling me that he went to go help out. From Qalam Institute, one of my cousins, he was telling me, he said that they went to help out, and one of the imams, his house was destroyed. Completely destroyed. Literally a car was thrown, smashed into the house of the imam, and because the tornado was still raging on, the car kept smashing around everywhere in the house, so even his valuables were destroyed. A lot of times the roof breaks down, you move the roof off, you can have a lot of valuables that you can salvage. This imam, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward him. The brother told me, you know brother Adam who comes here sometimes, you guys have met him. He went to go help out. You know what he told me? It was just last night. He said the imam had a smile on his face the entire time. Because when you have that feeling, that iman and that taqwa in your heart, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is enough, is sufficient for you, and Allah will help you to get to Jannah. And you change your life, because it's a lifestyle. It's not just a belief in your heart and mind. This is not common sense. This is it goes against common sense, that what is truly embedded and settled and based in your heart, it will reflect on your personality, attitude, character, and actions. So this imam is living a life of taqwa, and Allah knows best. This imam is living a life of taqwa. So when Allah tested him, and it so happened that he was between insurances, there was something going on, so he did not have insurance. There's no insurance to pay him back for what was destroyed. He had a smile on his face the entire time. And when the brothers came to help him, this is what he told me. He said, we all came to help him. He said, the mu'adhin of the masjid is down the road. His garage was also destroyed in the tornadoes and the storm. Go and help him. And the brothers who kept on coming late, he kept on saying, go to that mu'adhin. He needs some help. So this is a personality, a lifestyle, an attitude that will show not just in your heart. You can see it. Sometimes you cannot see what's in your heart, but you know yourself truly and don't lie to yourself. But most likely, it shows in your actions. I take that back, not most likely. For sure, definitely, it shows in your lifestyle. It shows in your actions. It shows in your attitude when you lose your shoes or your keys or your phone. Small things in life. When this brother lost his house, he had a smile on his face. He was praying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The time for the salah came. They gave the adhan and he led the prayer. Ibrahim alayhi salam, going back to the ayah in Surah Al-Ankabut, Ibrahim alayhi salam, he says, Inni muhajirun ila Rabbi. Indeed, I will make hijrah to my Rabb. Rabbi. I am the one who's going to go to my Rabb. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says that when you come towards me, I will rush towards you. When you come towards me one step, when you walk towards me, I will rush towards you. So it is you who needs to take that initiative and change your life. You are the one who needs to let go of those sins in your life. Stop listening to that. Stop watching those things. Stop saying those words. you don't take that initiative in life, wallahi, my brothers and sisters, you will remain in that state until your last breath, and that person will die with regrets. And that person will say, I only wish that I would have made a change when I was 15, when I was 20, when I was 12. You're going to wish for the days that you are living in right now. Because the rest of your life will be dictated by the lifestyle you have right now as youth and shabab. Ibrahim a.s. said, I'm going to go to my Lord. So who are we to say, Allah, come to me, I'm going to stay here lazily my whole life. I want Allah to guide me, but I'm not going to help myself to be guided. I'm not going to change my life. The sirat on the Day of Judgment, you know the Yawm al-Qiyamah? It's easier on those people who go through struggles in this world. Those who struggle in this world and work hard, the Day of Judgment is easy for them. And the same is true for the rest of this life. You struggle hard in your earlier years. It is easier to not sin and to do good deeds later on in your life. Yawm al-Qiyamah is the same. It is easy on those people who struggled in this world and who worked hard. But those people who did not work hard and did not care, Yawm al-Qiyamah is most difficult for those people. The sirat that goes over Jahannam, may Allah protect us. It is easy for those who were on the sirat in this world and were steadfast. But it's difficult for those people who got off of the path. For those who got off of the sirat in this world, the sirat over Jahannam will be difficult for those people. May Allah make that sirat easy for all of us. Ameen. As a last point, my brothers and sisters, I'm just going to mention real quick. A lot of points that are made are very theoretical. And I know that a lot of people, when they hear these khutab, maybe it inspires them, I hope, not from my words, but from the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His Messenger. It inspires them, but we hope it's not temporary. At the end of the day, we understand that everyone is struggling. The smallest things that someone may make fun of you for. Oh, you have this problem, you can't even work on it. This person will never be from the muttaqeen. The people may laugh and mock you. They may laugh at you and they mock you for it. But never forget that you always have Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala number one. Hasbunallah, hasbi Allahu wa ni'mal wakil. Allah is sufficient for us.